Welcome to the essential blueprint for modern application architecture. Are your applications stuck in the past? In this comprehensive course, we move beyond heavy, rigid monolithic designs and teach you to build like a modern, scalable cloud city. We'll show you how to speed up your user's experience using caching, turning slow database trips into instant replies. You'll master communication between decoupled services using digital couriers like Azure Service Bus and process millions of real-time events. We will teach you to build the robot factory of DevOps, automating entire data centers with code. And finally, you'll learn to manage and secure every conversation with API management. Uncover the complete interconnected strategy and build applications that are fast, secure, and ready to scale effortlessly. Start building your cloud city now. Building a modern application is no longer about stacking heavy stones to create a single, rigid tower where one change could bring the whole structure down. Today we build like a modern city. We design a collection of specialized buildings or services, all connected by a smart network of roads, power lines, and communication hubs. To make this city thrive, we start with the first essential pillar: speed. Imagine a librarian who keeps the most requested information on a simple sticky note at the front desk instead of trekking to a basement vault every time. That is caching. With Azure Cache for Redis, we keep complex data like your login session in super-fast memory. With Azure CDN, we deliver your videos and images from the nearest edge location, ensuring that whether you are in London or New York, the experience is instantaneous. This city isn't just built to stand, it's built to move at the speed of light. In a modern cloud city, your applications are constantly moving between testing labs and the real world. Managing this manually is like trying to change the street signs of an entire city by hand every night. Azure App Configuration acts as your central library, keeping your settings separate from your code so you can update the city's rules instantly without rebuilding a single building. To keep the city running perfectly, we use the robot factory of DevOps. Instead of manual labor, developers use Azure Pipelines, an automated assembly line that takes code from Azure repos, tests it, and builds the infrastructure using digital blueprints called bicep templates. With Azure Monitor acting as our 24/7 security camera, any issues are caught instantly, triggering logic apps to notify the team or fix the problem automatically. This isn't just building, it's high-speed, automated evolution. As your application grows, it begins to live in multiple worlds at once: a development environment for building, a staging environment for testing, and a production environment for your customers. Each of these worlds needs its own specific rules like database passwords or API keys. In the past, developers would hard code these settings directly into the app, but that's a massive risk. If you change one password, you have to rebuild the entire application from scratch. Azure App Configuration solves this by acting as a central library that separates the rules from the code. For containerized apps, it manages environment-specific deployments effortlessly. For serverless applications, it's even smarter. When you update a setting in the library, Event Grid can trigger an instant update, allowing your app to adapt to changes without ever needing a restart. It is the central nervous system that keeps your cloud city organized and reactive. In the past, deploying software was a manual, slow process, just a human moving files and clicking buttons, which was always prone to error. Modern teams have a better way: DevOps. We don't manually build servers anymore. We write scripts that treat entire data centers as if they are just code. This creates our automated pipeline. It starts in Visual Studio, where we draw the digital blueprints. Those plans go into Azure Repos, our digital vault for version control. Then Azure Pipelines, our incredible assembly line, automatically grabs the code, tests it for bugs, and pushes it out to the world. Finally, Azure Monitor acts as our 24/7 security cameras, watching the app to make sure it's healthy and fast. This is so powerful that an engineer can describe an entire data center in a single text file. If they need 10 more servers, they don't buy hardware. They just change a 1 to a 10 in the code. Welcome to the automated future. Imagine your internal systems as highly secure vaults. Giving a direct key to every external partner is a management nightmare, which is why you need a front door. Azure API Management acts as your digital concierge. It provides robust security by checking IDs and subscription keys before letting anyone in. It manages throttling to ensure no single guest crashes your system by requesting too much data at once. To accelerate development, it offers mocking, providing fake data so teams can keep working while the real backend is under construction. Finally, it automatically builds a developer portal, serving as an instruction manual for safe interaction. It is the single gateway that keeps your cloud city secure and conversational. In this journey, we replaced rigid stone tower apps with a modern cloud-native city. We achieved speed of light performance using Azure caching and CDN to deliver data instantly. We built a communication network using digital couriers like Service Bus and Event Hubs to handle millions of real-time streams. To stay organized, we used Azure App Configuration to separate rules from code, allowing updates without restarts. We automated everything in our robot factory, coding entire data centers with DevOps and Bicep templates. Finally, we secured every gateway using API management, our digital concierge. Together, these 5 pillars provide the blueprint for fast, secure, and effortlessly scalable applications.